Hello there, and so welcome to the next podcast. This podcast is all about me and my DJing and how many years I've been doing it for, and what I started with, and basically that's it. Okay, so whenever I was a wee boy, I fancied being a DJ because I thought it would be good. Now, whenever I started DJing, I started with a mixer called Home Mix. Home Mix was a mixer you could get somewhere like Argos or something like that. I loved it very much. It was basic. I had two speakers with it, and it was a mixer with CDs in it. And that's all I ever used was CDs in a mixer. Then later on, in a couple of years later, I got another home mix. But this one, the first one was a grey one, and it was really basic. But the second one was a black one. I had, the red and white wires you could plug in the back, and you could actually plug a laptop in it. But I didn't use it for that. I used it for CDs again. Later on in the years, I decided that I needed something better because two speakers, these wee tiny speakers, were nothing like the speaker I was going to get. So I eventually switched to my DJing to make it so that it was one speaker, which was, I think it was 180 watts. Now that's loud for speakers. And one laptop and a few disco lights. Now, thinking about that there, where it's came to now, but before that, the speaker that I had before that was a Ion block rocker, the Ion block rocker speaker, and that was a fantastic speaker. That was 50 watts. Again, good for a speaker. You don't want something that's going to be 10 watts, and 10 watts, that's only 20 watts. So you want something that's going to be a good amount of watts, and you can do it for shows and discos or whatever you want to do it for. At that point, my disco name was DJ Cat's Discos. Then it changed to Tomcats, DJ Tomcats Discos. And then after that, it changed to Tomcats Entertainments. And now, speaking in the future and in present day, we're at Cowdogs Entertainments, which is fantastic that I've still kept it up. So many years past to now as a DJ now. Now, last year I was at 19 years of discoing. This year I'm at 20 years of DJing and discoing and awesome entertainment from Tomcats Entertainments to Cowdogs Entertainments now. So it's a lot better now. Now I use a speaker that is 102 watts. Again, very good sound off it. Fantastic sound off it, by the way. And I've got wireless microphones. I've got loads of disco lights, really extreme stage lights, really bright. I hardly use strobe effects because you didn't know what people have got. You've got to think of the other people that are doing it, are in the disco. Say people's got epilepsy, I will not put on strobe effects unless I ask first to make sure nothing's happening. But most of the time I won't do that. I've got a laptop. I've got a mixer. I've got a Newmark mixer, but I don't use it that often. But it's there in case I want to use it. I've got two loads of American DJ stage lights. Two of them are spotlight ones, and two of them are light bars. I also have myself a disco light that I've had for years, and it's called the no, it's not called the it's called LED, so LED boogie. It's a boogie light, yeah, it's very good. I do plan to get more lights in the near time future to help with DJing and some new equipment as well. My wireless microphones are fantastic. They're professional wireless microphones. Plus, a lot of microphones, you've got to buy the wee box that you plug into the mixer and everything else. But this one, you just charge the receiver and you plug it straight in, and it's no hassle on it. But 20 years of discoing, 20 years of awesome entertainment, 20 more years to come. I hope I can get to 40 years on my DJing, because I'm not in any state of want to quit DJing. I still want to do it. I do a good job. People tell me all the time, oh, you're amazing at this, you're amazing at that. If you want to check me out on all social medias for DJing, it's Cal Dogs Entertainments. I'm on TikTok, YouTube and Facebook. So yeah, you can check it all out over there. But this podcast is really just to tell you what's going on with it, you know, and every week from the first Wednesday I got the podcast out. I think, you know, it's helping other people out. If you're one of these people that's saying, you know, I'd love to do something like that, I'd love to do that, I'd love to do this, you know, why not? We're all human and we can all do a good job. So for the first song that you heard on this podcast of DJing, I have played my DJ song about Cal Dogs Entertainments that you heard by AI Generator. Every podcast that comes out is an AI Generator song at the start. The second song I'm going to play for DJing is, what should I play? Rock DJ by Robbie Williams. That's going to come on for you very shortly after I've stopped recording. So Robbie Williams, Rock DJ, a fantastic song. I would have played God's a DJ, but I think Rock DJ is a better one. I don't wanna rock DJ, yeah, 'cause you're making me feel so right. So I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will see you next week for another podcast. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but tune in. It's going to be fantastic. Ciao, Bella. See you later.